George Martinez was 23, a cheerful, fresh-faced recruit from El Paso, Texas, full of pride and energy. His parents cried happy tears when he left home. Their boy was going to serve his country. George arrived at Fort Liberty full of purpose, shaking hands with fellow soldiers, making quick friends, and blending in effortlessly. He trained hard, earned respect, and kept a journal, logging everything from his workouts to what the cafeteria served. But there was one thing he couldn't write down because he couldn't explain it: the screams. A week into his training, George started hearing screams at night, faint and distant, but unmistakably human. Women, children, crying, begging. It came from below the barracks, always after midnight. He asked his senior, Sergeant Voss, about it. "Don't ask about the basement," Voss said coldly. "Stay in your lane, Martinez. Some things are above your pay grade." That only made George more curious. His friend, Private Miller, felt the same. Why the hell would a base like this have a locked, underground level no one talks about? What are they hiding? George had to know. On a freezing November night, George and Miller snuck out, armed with flashlights and bolt cutters. They found the rusted steel door behind, the old supply warehouse, the one no one ever used. Clank. The lock snapped. As they descended the narrow stairwell, a foul stench hit them. The air was thick, stale, as if it hadn't been disturbed in decades. The concrete walls dripped moisture. Their boots echoed in the long hallway below. And then, the screams began again. But now it wasn't faint. It was right there with them. A child sobbing. A woman whispering, "Don't let it out." Suddenly, all sound stopped. The air grew cold. Miller whispered, "Did you hear that? Knock, knock, knock." The sound came from the wall behind them. They turned. Nothing. Footsteps. Wet. Slapping. Coming from the shadows. But no one was there. Then, George's flashlight flickered. Out of the dark, a shape emerged. A towering humanoid creature. Impossibly thin, its skin like burned leather. Eyes glowing red like furnace embers. It had no mouth. Only rows of vertical slits, opening and closing like gills. It wasn't walking. It was gliding toward them. Miller screamed. George raised his arm. Too slow. The thing struck George with inhuman speed, throwing him against the concrete wall with a sickening crack. His body hit the floor, twisted unnaturally. He was dead. The escape. Miller ran, blindly, tripping over debris, screaming for help.
Help me!
He burst out of the basement door just as alarms started blaring. Guards flooded the area,